Hi all, it's Barb. Welcome to my craft. Today I have a haul to share today. I got an order from Totally-Tiffany. I went to Target, and I also have some things that I picked up out at my in-laws' house. Be right back. Okay, at Target, I picked up some things for the Halloween goodie bags that I always make for the neighbor kids. I picked up these little clapper hands. I thought they were cute. There's 6 of them in there, so I'll be good. There's 5 kids, 3 on one side and 2 on the other. And I bought this glow-in-the-dark party pack. It's got 4 finger lights, 4 glow sticks, 16 8-inch glow sticks, 2 light up hair strands, 12 glasses connectors, 4 cap connectors, 4 safety strings, and 16 connectors. So I'll just have to figure out what I'm going to put in there. I'm hoping I can figure out how to do that between the different neighbor kids, but we'll see. And then I was wanting to do a junk journal. I was watching Kimbo's Creations, I think that's the name of her channel, and she was working on one, and it looked like fun. And I was going to go to Dollar Tree and look for them, but when I was at Target, I went over and they happened to have their school stuff all clearance, so I picked up 4 composition books. I think they ended up 27 cents each. I originally picked up 2, and I scanned it, and I'm like, it's 27 cents. I'm going to go grab a couple more. If they happen to still have any left this week, which they might not, I might pick up a few more. Then I actually ordered through the Crafter's Companion website because I had a code for there. So this was a freebie they threw in the little best wishes die. I mainly ordered because Tiffany has some new storage and supply cases. These ones are they measure when they're put together 13.5 by 2 by 13, so they'll fit 12 by 12 supplies if it was a single opening. Like this one has 4 drawers, so each individual tray in this one measures the drawers measure 6.1 by 2 by 6.3. This is the 2 drawer one. So the drawers measure 6.1 by 2 by 13. Now you could mix and match with these. So you could, like, say, put one of these drawers here and put 2 of the drawers from the 4 drawer in and make it 3 drawers, 2 different size ones. And then the 6 drawer one comes with 2 different types of trays. So one of the drawers is 6.1 by 2 by 4.25. You get 3 of that one, and then you get 3 of the 2 by 2 by 13. I am probably going to, I ordered 3 extras of these. I'm probably going to do all the long skinny ones, like for washi, and then all of the smaller ones. I'm hoping those will work for what I had in mind. So, yeah, they're 6.1, so they should work. 6.1 by 2 or 4.25. when I make wreaths, I take my pipe cleaners and I cut them in half, and I had them stored in a drawer. But I lost part of my drawer space when I moved up because I didn't really have room for all the 3 IKEA units, so I left one up in hubby's room, and I'm kind of making that like the office supplies, which it kind of held mostly that, but it did hold some other things. So I was trying to, and I wanted a few office supplies, like one drawer full down here. So, but so I'm thinking the smaller, the one that's 6.1 by 2 by 4 1/4, I could put 6 in each one, and 6 in one of them, and I could put half of my colors in one and half in the other. I do keep some long because sometimes I need some long. Like I said, I ordered 3 extra sets of those. So, and then I ordered 4 of the Kiwi Lane template storage boxes. I'm not using these for Kiwi Lane. I'm actually thinking I'm going to use it for my Cricut Joy vinyl. I'm going to try to put have one per color. I know I don't have enough. I have a few, but I know I still don't have enough. But I just wanted to order enough to get started on that project. For now, I might put 2 colors in each box, so, and then eventually add in some other boxes and go that way. And then I ordered 2 of the number 2 size slide staffing stores. There's 3 of these in here. I'm using these in one of my Totally-Tiffany cards in the kitchen to hold my spices, and this should be enough to finish that. I know I'm going to need more of these around the house because I am using them to organize, like in the garage and in some other rooms too. One of each bigger one I'm planning to put in each room, and like a cleaning station in each room. Keep, you know, the general, like the all-purpose cleaner and some rags and, you know, whatever, things like that. And then I have a whole box full of stuff that I picked up. We were out there looking for some tool one day because my hubby needed to do something, and we couldn't find that tool. Then was finding all kinds of different paintbrushes and stuff. So I said, you know, he has things out in his workshop and in the basement that, like paintbrushes and, you know, whatever, that I could use in crafting. Would it be okay if I took them? And she says, go right ahead. She goes, I'd rather somebody use them, because she goes, I'm not going to. So he had a glue gun and some glue sticks. There's some glue sticks in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure the hot glue sticks he used, they're bigger than the ones that I had. I'm pretty sure they're for wood because that's what he mainly worked with. So I picked that up, so I'm going to reserve that for wood, since I'm pretty sure that's what the thing are. And I found some different paintbrushes. I'm going to try to use at least one of the Tiffany containers for paintbrushes. I'm probably going to need a couple more of them, because I'd like to kind of like put this type maybe in one, and then these in another, and the foam ones in a third one maybe, but we'll see. But he had lots of paintbrushes. These ones were acid shop Brussels, heavy duty horsehair bristles to fix everything from glue to oil to flux. So there was this pack. These ones are just long-handled artist brushes. I found, you know, some that were loose, and I grabbed them. This was a big brush too. But at a place called Craft World. I think there used to be a place called that around here, but I don't think it exists anymore. Some more brushes. Some more brushes. Oh, lots of brushes. I found a few other things that I'm like, I'm not sure what I could use. It seemed like I could probably use it for something crafty. He had some magnets, so I took those, because I do use, you know, the just really strong magnets in projects, so I knew I would use those. I took the shims, not really sure what I would do with them, but I have looked up since crafts with shims, so I know I'll use them. Actually, these are really cheap at the hardware store. If I find a few of those crafts that really work for me, I might end up buying more of those. Another pack. These ones obviously came from Michael's. They're Artist Loft multi-purpose brushes. They have a bunch of paint sticks, which I figured I could probably use those for something. Some of them are used and some of them are new. So. And then he had some boxes that have brushes in them too. I don't think they're full boxes, but there's quite a few in this one anyways. Some chip brushes. There's a pack of colored pencils out there, so I can always use colored pencils. There was another pack of industrial grade chip brushes. I don't think this one's quite as full. This is the 1 inch style. The other one I'm trying to see. The other one was 2 inches. He had some packages of crafting felt out there. Sticky back felt. This one was red. This one's also red. This one's green. Bunch more big brushes down here. Some of them said they were for like oil based. Like this one says oil based, not recommended for latex. So I might try to like separate those so that I can have like a side, like if I use the one with the two, put like half oil based, half regular, or just do a whole separate one for oil based ones. Some of them might come out of the yam bag too, I'm not sure on that, but I went ahead and took. But he had some polyurethane out there that I didn't take that I think I will take next time. You see, my mother-in-law's not going to use that stuff, so. I'm the crafty one in the family, so. And some more brushes. I was almost out of these. I use them for different things around the house, and when I do sometimes holiday decorations, I use them too. So I grabbed those. He had more out there of those, but I just grabbed that pack. A few more shims. And a paintbrush. See, I think these are the wood glue sticks that go with the hot glue gun. I'll have to pay attention. I swore he had some foam brushes out there that I had seen last time I was there, and I didn't see them this time, so I'm going to have to take another look and see if maybe I just missed them this time, because I swore I'd seen them. And then some more brushes. So he had some things they call wood biscuits, and I since have looked up and seen there are some crafty things I could use those for, so I'm going to pick those up next time I go out there too. I figure too, it's that much less they'll have to clean up down the road if I take things. So, and you know, I did ask. I did clear out with her that it was okay that I, take it. She's like, oh, I'd rather somebody take it that's going to use it. So I didn't feel too bad. I didn't figure she'd care, but I figured it's better to ask and make sure it's okay. But that's all that I've got to share. Trying to think how we're doing on. I'm doing pretty good on the craft room. There's still things to do. Some of it is stuff goes in other rooms or in other locations. And like I said, I'm still trying to organize the garage, and then I want to do the basement. I want to get 4 shelf units for down there and kind of set them up in like a cube so that they're kind of done like that, where there's like one on each side and then one facing each side and one facing front and back, kind of put them like in a box, but that way they take up less floor space, but I still have all the places with shelves. I know I have stuff that go to the kids at some point, that's theirs. And I had asked my son a while back, I said, do you want this stuff? He goes, oh, I suppose I don't really need it. I said, that wasn't the question. I said, I asked if you wanted it. I said, wanting something and needing something are different. He goes, oh, that's true. He goes, can I think about it? I said, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind hanging on to it, but I just thought if you don't want it, though, I probably would have a hard time getting rid of it because a lot of it is scrapbooks and stuff that I made for him growing up. I can't imagine why he wouldn't want that stuff, but who knows. But I want to repackage those into smaller latch type containers and just put them in the basement. And I know there's like some children's books I told my daughter she could have. I said, you don't have to take them now, because I said, I know you're looking to upgrade home-wise in the next year or two. So if you want to leave them here until after you do that, that's fine. I said, I'm just going to find a place so I can just put all that stuff and put their names on them. When something should happen to us, they'll know, oh, this goes to, Dan, this goes to Jess, this goes to Liz, whatever, I know I also have some of the collector's plates that were my daughter's when they were growing up, and I want to package those up. And my grandmother's china's down there, and I want to get that packaged better. I would like to bring a few pieces up and display it. It's like my great grandmother's china. Because funny story there. My mom had it. She was the one who had gotten it, and she was having financial problems. She's like, I'm like, I'll buy that china from you. She goes, well, I was just going to give it to you someday. I'm like, yeah, but I said I want it, so I'll buy it if that's okay. So I bought it from her, and my grandmother goes, you weren't supposed to let that out of the family. And I'm like, I looked at my mom and I said, so do you have something to explain to me why I'm not family? And I think that was even before she had Alzheimer's, but she would say weird things like that for as long as I can remember, even when I was a little kid. So she was just kind of insensitive and didn't think before she spoke. And it's like she took a lot of the photos of me and my siblings growing up and gave them to my dad's new wife, who proceeded to throw them away. She denied it, but it's like, if you don't have them, that's what you did with them. You threw them away because that's where the pictures went. And I said, and I know this because your daughter also had my clothes at the time. We had some of my off-season clothes were stored in the garage along with the pictures, and I seen her daughter wearing my clothes. So I know you have got the pictures and the clothes. So why my grandmother would do that? I mean, it was my mom's mom. They never had a good word to say about my dad till after my parents split up, and then suddenly they would come up and ask him to do things, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's just weird. Well, I've got a bad reflection in the glasses. I have the sun shining through here, I think. But anyways, that's kind of all I got to share today. I just kind of wanted to show you what I grabbed out at my father-in-law's. Now I gotta get all that stuff put away and organized along with some other things. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.